All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to continue year number 5 with your Ottawa Senators. Just coming off our second consecutive President's Trophy victory. What a crazy end to the regular season it was. We won, what was it, 4 in a row? 4 in a row, and we went 8-10, or 8-2-0 in our last 10 to clinch that President's Trophy, man. Oh, what a great finish. And it seems like the trades for Alexander Edler and Joe Pavelski really did end up working out for us. And that's why I made those trades. Our team is ready to win right now. We won the Stanley Cup last year, so I know they're veteran players, but I'd rather like say they drop next year, like Pavelski drops to an 85 or an 86 or something. I'd rather have an 85 veteran than an 85 prospect because the poise category, right? So Pavelski and Edler, they're going to help out our team for the next 2 years at least if we can re-sign them. So we won the cup last year. Maybe we can win it again this year. We can re-sign them again for next year. 3 years in a row, that's a dynasty, right? So that's what I'm thinking. That's why I made those moves. So we're going up against the Detroit Red Wings in round number 1. Actually, you know what? Before we get to that, we have one fan comment here that has nothing to do with this series, but I'd still thought I'd read it out. Check out General Zod's stats. He's on the Carolina Hurricanes, and he played in the NHL. What a disgrace. Only 91 penalty minutes after the deadline. So General Zod, he was drafted in this game. Where do I go? Contracts, Carolina Hurricanes. Let's see how he did, if this was his first year in the NHL or not. I don't know if it was. Carolina. Let's see. Johnny General Zod, 79 overall. Let's see. No, this is his second year in the NHL. Last year he played 41 games. Only had 4 points this year. 117 penalty minutes. Not bad, General Zod. Take a look at his individual stats. Very good. He's got no discipline whatsoever. That's why he's got all those penalty minutes. Not a good defensive player either. But he's only 29 years, not 29, he's 6'9", he's 20 years old. 4.5 gold star potential though, so he could still grow, you never know. Alright, but enough of General Zod, let's take a look now at the team that we're going up against in round number 1, the Detroit Red Wings. Now the Detroit Red Wings, they're going to be an interesting team here, because year 5, I know they got some young guns like Anthony Mantha, and there's a few other guys that can grow, but their major players like Datsuk and Zetterberg and Kronwall, they're probably gone at this point, right? So yeah, you know what? Kind of a weird team here. First line, Tatar, 87, Sheahan, 84, Thomas Yurko, 86. Not the greatest first line overall-wise, but they do have two-way forwards in there. And maybe they're good they're here for a reason, right? Maybe they're good defensively. But they don't have that stud up front like a Datsuk and Zetterberg. I don't see Mantha anywhere either, so maybe they traded him. Second line, Gustav Nyquist, 87. Pajot, oh, here we go. Pajot, so let's see if he comes back to bite us in the ass. Daniel Winnick, 81. So the second line really not that good either, unless they're a good defensive team. It is a playmaker, two-way forward sniper combination. Maybe Tatar and Nyquist are enough to get her done, right? If the other 4 play good defensively, but I'm not convinced with that lineup. Third line, Athanasu, I don't even know how to pronounce that name, Anderson and Nastasuk. Nice. They got all these younger players. I don't know how to pronounce their names, whatever. Third line's not looking the greatest either. 3 two-way forwards. And then the fourth line, Stephen Weiss, Porter, and Peverly. God damn, man. 370 overall player. Well, 3 guys in their 70s. And then only 2 other guys above 85. Everyone else on the team is either between 84 and 80. 3 others 79 or lower, and 2 others 85 or, oh my god, they really don't have much depth here. Maybe they're good defensively. Hang on a second. Defenseman, Xavier Ouellet, 86, and Ryan Sproul, 89. All right, so Sproul looks like a pretty good defenseman. Ouellet may have a good defensive category. So that's actually not a bad 1-2 punch up there. We've seen worse. So not bad. Second line, DeKaiser, 84, and Smith, 83. It's serviceable, but it's not lighting anything on fire like our second line is. And then the third line, Kindle and Erickson, that's a good top 6, 283s. So you know what? Maybe their power play might not be bad with Sproul and Nyquist and Tatar. I'd imagine they're all in the same power play. Yeah, they are. There you go. Sproul, Ouellet, Tatar, and Nyquist. 2 snipers with an offensive defenseman, right? But other than that, I'm not too impressed. That's what you get for being the President's Trophy winning team. You get this advantage in round number 1. And Jimmy Howard and Mrazek in the net, so it doesn't matter which goaltender is there. It's going to be an 86 overall guy. So if you compare it to our team, we have the studs down the middle now. Pavelski, and remember, Pajot is their second-line center. We got Zibanejad. Even Lazar is better than Pajot, right? So we have a nice center core compared to them. They got some nice, those 287s are nice, though. What was it? Yurko and Nyquist, or was it Tatar and Nyquist? Yeah, Yurko was the guy on the right side. It was Tatar and Nyquist. So that's what I mean. The 287s might do something, but where they really lose it is the third and fourth line. Our lines absolutely destroy theirs. And then defensively, yeah, they got Spruill at an 89 offensive defenseman. We got Carlson at 91, and then Lindholm is a 95 compared to an 86, I think Ouellette was. And then Edler on the second line with Cody Ceci. They had an 83 and an 84, I believe, or maybe it was in 284s. And then Weirkosh and Braun are both 84. They've had 283s, right? Now, we all know it's not about the overall numbers. It's about the individual stats. Oh, shit. I got to make that change. Ooh, thank God I checked that. View lines. Hang on a second here. Edit lines. See, the game's trying to screw me over. Lehner, get in the net. All right, so we'll go with Robin Lehner in the net. Now, let's take a look to see if the Detroit Red Wings have any injuries. We're coming into the playoffs with a clean bill of health, which is good news for us. And the Detroit Red Wings, oh, there he is, right there. A broken hand. April 22nd, 2019, Anthony Mantha. So he should actually be back in time. April 22nd, yeah, he's only going to miss maybe the first 2 games, maybe 3. Maybe 4. I doubt it, though. He'll probably be back for that 4th game. So Anthony Mantha is still on the Detroit Red Wings. I'd actually like to take a look at what overall he is, just so I can don't have to check it when he's back. Detroit. This is what I mean. Detroit, they're in a weird spot. I know they have some young guns, but sometimes they don't grow. Mantha's one of them. Oh, in this one he did grow, though. He's up to an 87. All right, so when he comes back, they'll have, 387s and Thomas Yurko. So they actually kind of remind me of the St. Louis Blues from last year with their winger situation. They got 4 pretty good wingers. Mantha, Nyquist, Tatar, and Yurko. 2 lefties, 2 righties. Well, left winger, right winger, right? So maybe that's something to worry about. But Mantha's not coming back till the 22nd. So our time to get some early wins is, yeah, that's what we got to do. That's our strategy. So, boys, the 2-time President's Trophy winning Ottawa Senator, well, in the last 2 years, forget if they won it. I think they won it that one year with Heatley and Spets and Alfredson. Maybe they didn't. Who knows? All right, but the last 2 years, President's Trophy, defending our Stanley Cup. We have home ice advantage throughout the playoffs. Let's see if the Ottawa Senators can bring the heat just like last year. Come on now, boys. Let's get off to a good start. We're coming into the playoffs with a 4-game winning streak. Come on. Yeah, first period. All right, there you go. Evgeny Dadonov. Man, this guy, if he's a proven playoff performer from last year, I'm hoping that he can get it done for us again this year. And Kyle Turris. Remember, Kyle Turris, he had a incredible end to the season playing on the wing alongside of Joe Pavelski. So let's see if that continues. Second period. All right, I'll take that. Good job defense and Robin Lehner. Now's the time to shut her down. We got the routine in place. Penalty kill. What did I say about their good power play? Holy shit. Stop taking penalties. That was like an 8-minute power play. Gustav Nyquist gets them within 1, 8 minutes left. Oh, no, another penalty. Good job, boys. Kill it off. Yeah! Curtis Lazar shoots a laser into the empty net. And the Ottawa Senators, they take game number 1, 3-1. Convincing fashion. That's how we do. We're a good defensive team. Remember, we got our defensive stats back under control. We're a good power play team. I think our goals were like 8th in the NHL, right? But I think if you take away the beginning half of the season, to look at our team since we have Edler and Pavelski, you know, I think we're really, really good. We're really up there now. So that's 9-2-0 in our last 11 games, and we're on a 5-game winning streak. This is good. So I don't know if Mantha's coming back at all. We can't worry about it. We just got to play, all right? I'm sure I'll see him score a goal if he comes back. 87. He'll probably get put on the first line, and Yurko will be on the second line with Tatar or Nyquist. All right, so here we go. Game number 2, home ice still. Oh, baby, Curtis Lazar gets a power play goal. First shot of the game, beautiful. First shot for Ottawa. First period. Oh, my God. Hang on a second here. The Detroit Red Wings, they were angry they didn't get any goals in the last game. That's a horrible end to the period here, boys. So Curtis Lazar, Zibanejad. So we were up 2-0. Yurko gets a goal like less than 10 seconds after Zibanejad's goal, which is a ball breaker. And then Sheahan gets 2 within the last 3 minutes of the period. Oh my God, yeah, we fell apart horribly there in the end of the first period. 3 goals on 7 shots. Come on now, Robin Lehner. Let's go, boys. Second period. All right, we tied it back up. Boys, get a win for your goaltender. Offense, come through for us. Mark Stone getting a goal. Everyone's saying to trade this guy as well. Third line, he can get it done. Third period. Come on now, boys. Get this win. We can squeak out this win. Oh, that horrible first period, but we can come back from it. Yes, baby! Andre Burakovsky, second liner, getting it done. Will that be enough? Yes, it will. And Alexander Edler buries the empty netter. All right, so the Ottawa Senators. We had a little bit of a crazy first period. Allowed some goals, but our offense helped out our goaltending that game. Good job. Carlson from Dadonov. Lazar from Carlson and Dadonov. Zibanejad from Lindholm and Carlson. Good job, my super Swedes. They're getting it done. Burakovsky, Edler, and Stone. Good. My two thoroughbred horses, Carlson and Lindholm, man. They may not get the highlight reel goals, that you may not see them score much, but they're always getting assists. They're always out there on the ice. You know they are. And look at that, Mark Stone is leading our team in plus-minus. Good job, third line. I want that solid third line for the playoffs. All right, so we're doing exactly what I thought we would do against the Detroit Red Wings, all right? We're a good team. We're clearly have them outmatched depth-wise, so boys, just keep the pressure on, all right? Let's get this series over and done with. First period. All right, there you go. Curtis Lazar. That's his third goal. Good job, buddy. I don't care if it was an empty netter. It was needed. Second period. All right, baby. Jaden Schwartz and Alexander Edler. We got this in hand now. Out shooting them 26-14, up 3-0. Robin Lehner, you got the routine +1, baby. Let's see what you got. 15 minutes, nah, they ain't getting, nah, we got this. 10 minutes left, we got this. The Ottawa Senators have been here, done that. We're a veteran team now. The third line chips in again with a nice goal. And the Ottawa Senators have taken a 3-0 series lead in round number 1. You know, just another day in the office for Ottawa, boys. Just another day. Lazar from Burakovsky and Dadonov, he's been getting points. Jaden Schwartz from Weirkosh and Lindholm. There you go, Lindholm. Edler from Turris and Schwartz, and Hoffman from Carlson. So Carlson and Lindholm, they got some points in that game. Oh, yes. Yeah. Detroit, I'm sorry, boys. You guys just don't stand a chance. Should have traded away Zetterberg and Datsuk in the first 3 years and gotten a bunch of prospects back. You didn't grow your team, and now we've surpassed you. All right, so game number 4. Can we keep this this streak going? I don't want to jinx us. I think that's what, like 7 in a row we've won now. Oh, man, that's looking very nice. And we've won 11 of the last 13. So we're kicking ass. Just keep it up, boys. First period. All right, there you go. Joe Pavelski, first line center, getting it done for us. And we're out shooting them 14-5. I think the Detroit Red Wings are just outclassed here, boys. Second period. All right, very nice. We'll take that lead still. Only have a 1-0 lead going into the third. Boys, if we're a veteran team, if we're a clutch team, we finish this series right now. Look what St. Louis did to us last year. We thought we had it, all right? And then they took us for an adventure. Let's not let that happen again. Come on now, offense, defense, and Robin Lehner, baby. Here we go. Third period. The Super Swedes against the Swede team. No longer Detroit. I've got the Swedes. Fuck! Nastasuk scores a goal. We're going overtime. And we are going overtime. Damn it, man. I wanted to just end right there. It would have been a nice series sweep. Robin Lehner with the shutout. This freaking guy, though. Nastasuk. All right. Come on now, boys. I don't want them to get any sort of momentum. We have to ice this series right now in overtime. Who's going to step up for us? Yeah, baby! Hasselhoffman gets it done. And the Ottawa Senators trounce the Detroit Red Wings. Oh, convincing fashion. Get the hell out of here, Detroit. Your time is long gone. I don't care if you're making the playoffs every single year. This is our time to become a dynasty. Pavelski from Schwartz and Turris, and Hoffman from Zibanejad and Stone. The third line gets it done. Good job, boyos. Good job. Oh, convincing. The one game where we allowed a few too many goals, our offense got 5. And then Robin Lehner played great the other games. Oh, yeah, he played great. 2 goals against in 3 games with an overtime, not including this game. All right, not even going to get excited, boys. This is what our team should be doing. We're incredible. And we got through that series without having an injury. I can't even talk. What the hell's going on? All right, you know what I need? I need a glass of water. That's what it is. Ah, yeah, very nice. All right, so our AHL team will follow these guys. They're up 2-1 in the series. Schaefer and Konechny and Mackenzie Savard, he just got another win. It's important that these guys go deep if we want these youngins to grow, right? So don't worry, I know when the NHL games pop up, you see a little symbol. There, oh my God, 10-3 victory. Jesus, we got some firepower down there in the AHL. For God's sakes, that's incredible. All right, so our AHL squad is going off to the second round as well. It's a good year for Ottawa, man. Everything is coming together at the right time. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a series, boys. The Montreal Canadiens. The team last in the playoffs to embarrass us. Remember year 2? The embarrassing second round exit where everyone was calling for Robin Lehner's head? That was this year. This year it was the Pittsburgh Penguins where we had a competitive year. Last year we won the Cup. This year we won the Presidents back to the second. So the last image in our head of being a bad team was against the Montreal Canadiens. Hopefully we can get by that nightmare, right? But that's good, man. Now we're going up against a good team. Carey Price. Oh, my God. All right, so let's take a look at some of the stats here. Player stats. See who produced for us. It's a nice short video this time for the GM mode, boys. Maybe I'll add in some black screen afterwards just to fool you guys to make you think that it went to 7 games, right? But this is what you can expect from the Ottawa Senators. We are a very good team, and we've been here before. That's the thing. We have poise now. All right, I went to season stats. Hang on a second. Player stat. Yeah, bye. Player stats, playoffs. There you go. NHL. Got it this time. All right, so obviously the stats are going to be a little bit all over the place just because we won 4-0. But guys like our defensemen, I want to see. And Jaden Schwartz, 4 points. All right, Curtis Lazar. Yeah, that's what I mean. Curtis Lazar, 3 goals. Very nice. Mark Stone, 4 points in 4 games played. Say what you want about him, boys. I need a third line, and he's a beast third liner. Evgeny Dadonov, 3 points. Oh, man, excuse me. Kyle Turris with 3 points, Zibanejad with 3 points, Pavelski with only 2 points, but that's okay. Hoffman with 2 goals, big overtime though. Burakovsky with 2, Abdelkader, Smith with none, Bleed with none. Bleed was a -1, that's okay. I know you guys want him to play up in the top 9, but we just won the Presidents and we just swept a team in the first round, all right? Our team is playing fine. I don't need to make any changes. Edler with 3 points, Carlson with 3 points, and Lindholm with 3 points. Oh, my super sweets. I love all 3. Look at that blonde hair. Beautiful. They're getting it done. And they're all pluses. And then how about another blondie? Robin Lehner, baby. 1.24 goals against. 4-0. Save percentage of 95.05. Yeah, I think I'm glad I held on to Robin Lehner. All right, but now we're going up against Carey Price, PK Subban, and the Montreal Canadiens. All right, so view lines. I'm not going to take a look at it, but I'll just show you guys for any fan art for the next one, all right? So there is the first line, or not the first line. There's the offense. There is the defense for the Montreal Canadiens, and there is the goaltender situation, all right? So go nuts with the fan art. Go ahead. Last but not least, let's take a look at the playoff tree. Let's see who's made it to the Elite 8. In the West, you have the Anaheim Ducks versus the Calgary Flames. It looks like the St. Louis Blues. Yeah, St. Louis didn't even make it back into the playoffs, so they took that playoff loss pretty harshly last year. But remember the Lindholm trade where I traded, what was it, Taylor Hall. At the time, some people were saying that was unrealistic. Well, they did make the playoffs last year. It was St. Louis who got to the Stanley Cup Finals, though. But this year, the Anaheim Ducks were the best team in the Western Conference with Taylor Hall, and they've made it to the second round again, right? So not bad for Anaheim. They're going up against Calgary. You have Dallas versus Edmonton, Carolina versus Tampa Bay, and your Ottawa Senators versus the Montreal Canadiens. So let me know what you guys think about the team. I think it's safe to say no line changes need to be made. Our team is playing incredible right now. We're on a 8-game winning streak. So let's just keep this up and see if we can have a magical year number 5.